Big bank, tight, little bank. Big bank, tight, little bank.
Well, you're home too. Damn.
Oh yeah, man. I led the division, bro. I had a bye week and everything. My record is better than yours, 12-4.
No, I know. I know why. Ain't no need for you to explain. I'm just saying, damn. Talking about an uphill battle, bro. I love it. It's time for me to shock the world.
Coach, thanks. CA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Inner Harbor and M&T Bank Stadium here in Baltimore, Maryland. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl. And it'll be a great one between the New England Patriots and the Baltimore Ravens.
Thank
the
God.
winner here goes
My
to the Super Bowl, and we'll know soon enough which team that'll be as we are underway in the AFC title game. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. They'll run it here. This is James White. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Here's Anderson looking to throw on 2nd down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, a 22.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs as we just saw there.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
That receiver,
and there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. The Patriots into the red zone for the first time. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. They'll run with White. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Anderson. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. In for the score. And the Patriots drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games and another good start to this one out to the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many different coaches, as have you, along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks and the mood of a team and how much easier it is to actually prepare during that time. Guys are sharp, guys are focused, everyone's feeling good, and we're seeing it early in this one.
Oh, shit. Did you catch it?
This is taken at the 3. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 22. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 31 yards there and a first down.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. They'll throw on first down with Jackson.
Oh my God! Oh my God! I hate triangle. I hate triangle, dog. Oh my God! I'm mad as hell right now. I hate the button. I hate the button.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. First down carry by Elliott. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
They go play action with Jackson. Looking for Snead, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Dante Hightower.
Run!
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0
lead. Swatting it away, giving them another chance.
They're on the road, so getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. To throw on second
Holy
down.
shit.
And he rifles one incomplete. Well, too much oomph, too much mustard there on that pass.
They really turned it loose, didn't they? Really cut loose with that one. Sharp, strong. Didn't lead to a completion, though. Made it very difficult.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, Anderson. And he's got an open man. It's Gronkowski. Second catch of this AFC title game, and he's got a first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And an alley to run. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Getting the sense, Charles, are going to put big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far is working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Right back to him on first down. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Here's White.
Come on, dude. Oh my God, what the fuck was that?
They'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot
I'll take it, though.
touchdown. James White taking it in from the 20, and the Patriots add on to their lead. And maybe starting the campaign for another Offensive Player of the Week award in the AFC.
Yeah, strike up the band, right? They're going to lead him along, and the band being that offensive line. He's locked into the rhythm of what they're doing up front, and he's definitely off to that great start, a second straight week.
Gostkowski now out to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. He'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Elliott. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. A nice job getting 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Oh, Elliott going to be hit. He coughs it up. Loose football.
Wow. That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Hurry up, here we go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Probably.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Man, that was an all-out blitz.
First half to get that lead. Second quarter now. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis with you. It's the Ravens who have the football. They do, however, have a tough 3rd and long coming up.
I rarely pull that one out, but you kept calling out my zones, so. No, I know. Oh, I know. Trust me, you gotta tell me. I know what I mean.
Jackson from the shotgun. Drops it underneath to Elliott. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people.
Looking for Crabtree, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37, and they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Crabtree, the intended receiver.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They begin the drive on the ground. It's White. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. You talked about the need for them to establish the run early. They've been able to do that here in the first half.
And that means that the whole offense has adopted that attitude and that persona. We're going to take care of this young quarterback. Let's all get together and run it and take the pressure off.
To throw on second down, Anderson. And a dump off to White. Fighting through, and he's got space. Past the 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, New England.
That's bullshit play number 2.
James White, he scored on the ground and through the air. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
Gostkowski now out to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Raven offense now, ready for another possession. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line.
What the fuck does that dude carry?
He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
Jesus Christ.
You got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball, because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Play action. Now Jackson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Patriots have it.
Wow.
Thank goodness for heaters up here. Thank goodness I don't have to carry the football in this game. It's January. It's cold out there. Trying to clutch the football and absorb the hits, not easily done.
Yeah, we saw a product of the elements right there. Now White. And they'll get to him just inside the 15, even after the strong run we just saw. They're able to corral him quickly defensively. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
And it's because I'm keeping him. No, I'm saying he hasn't been on the field yet, and that's rare. But right now, you see him already. Sony Machine.
Now a carry for White. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. And they will run it with Michel. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
So the myth has been shattered. Every cornerback in the league is not just a cover corner. Some of them will stick their nose in there and make plays exactly as we just saw there. A big loss suffered by the offense after that nice tackle.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. He'll get it up the middle. So he got free at one tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
Well, definitely be a disappointment to come out of this starting position with just 3 points. They need to try to dial something up now, 3rd and 10. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
Now I would be surprised if they go for it. 3 points is not ideal. It's not what they want, but it's still only the first half. Take the 3 points and move on.
So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board. Ended up settling for 3.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Ravens offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive a little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punch in the end zone without turning it over.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Again to Elliott.
Oh, my God.
He finds an opening past the 40. And he'll finally be taken down just shy of midfield. That burst good for 20 and a first down. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Man, let's just face it. When you go into
a
game,
bro, I thought I had you lined up.
That are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Flacco looking for his first toss. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Throwing here on first down, Flacco. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown.
Come on.
Mark Andrews, 32 yards. And the Ravens cut into that lead.
I hate you.
And the defensive there, that was a battle. He just made a really nice play.
A really nice play, making sure his body position was correct. And how about the throw? Zipped it in there. And
it results in the touchdown. So a minute 56 to play in this first half. Back with more of the AFC Championship game after this. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion.
Hey, Roger, 5-4.
They'll let Elliott try and run it in. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead a little bit further. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. Returning it, Carlos Henderson. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. And the Patriots gearing up to go now. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point.
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super tough.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the play.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Anderson goes underneath here to White. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Anderson on 1st down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. To throw is Anderson. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another 1st down. This quarterback now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's 1st down. Anderson now. From the gun, he'll throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained. So they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And that will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this 1st half. The linebacker C.J. Mosley there in coverage.
Let's try something I haven't done in a while.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Anderson. Forced out to his left. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. So they took a shot there on 3rd down, couldn't get it. Now it's 4.
Well, there's a bunch of pressure that time on 3rd down. They nearly got it. Probably should have gotten it, but he's able to escape the pocket. But unfortunately, by then, that play had already broken down.
And Gostkowski's kick is good. And that will make this now a 19-point advantage. Still a little bit of time left here in the 2nd quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
The Ravens offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Hey, Roger, 5-4. Hey, Monday.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. Look at this spin. Balance. Space to maneuver
Oh,
at the
get
40.
the fuck out of here.
Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance. 20.
No fucking way.
In for a Ravens
Okay.
touchdown.
I guess you get a bullshit play right there.
Ezekiel
Oh
Elliott
my
in the
God.
final seconds of the 1st half.
Ah.
The Ravens are able to show off their quick strike ability. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the 1st half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
And now Flacco will bring up the Ravens offense to try for 2. They'll let Elliott try and run it in. But he is not going to make it into the end zone. They stop him short, so they'll add only 6 as we come up on halftime. Well, still a half plus to play, but it is a 2-score game. They're going to go onside kick early.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Like you said, it's my practice. 1 second left.
Here's Anderson. A final shot before break. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. And incomplete. A drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
I know, but that's my third string.
So we are halfway home to figuring out who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, this fielded at the 2. And he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Flag down. This could set him back. Yeah, this is going to put him back with not great field position.
So they really got 0 benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return. Then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. On the counter, Elliott. And good yardage as he gets this one up to about the 23. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On 2nd down, Flacco to throw. Caught by Snead over the middle. 2nd catch in this AFC title game, and he's got a 1st down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Flacco. It's complete to Snead. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Now Flacco. He's got his man here. It's Green. Tally, that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a 1st down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Go to Elliott again. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves him with a 3rd down and 8.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. On 3rd down, Elliott. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. And now before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Here's Sam Cook now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down to close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. Here comes the Patriots offensive unit. They'll have it first here to begin the 3rd quarter. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team. And their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Probably. Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Give me a minute. I'll pause the game and tell Jared. I'll be right back. All right, I'm opening the door right now. Yo, Jay. I'm trying to pause the fucking game. How come I can't pause the game? Alright.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Anderson. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything.
Alright. I'll be right back, guys. Just gotta open the door. Yo, you ready? I appreciate that.
It brings up 3rd. New England on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Is it all down to me?
Now Anderson operating from the gun. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And eventually taken down, but how about that athletic spin move we saw? Gives him the 1st down yardage. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. So that last play gives him a little more space now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot 1st down. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. And they'll go with a ground attack here. This defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
New England on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense is getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. On first down, Anderson to Michelle on the dump off. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll make this a 2nd down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with it without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, Anderson. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
And the Ravens taking the field. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or something.
And he loses the football a second time. And the Patriots have it.
Well, that sure started out as a good example of what they call backed up or coming out on offense, meaning you're backed up close to your own goal line. Big-time emphasis on practicing that to try and create some room at no less to give the punter a chance to kick the ball away. It means take care of the ball, try and create some space. They were doing that, and the ball comes free.
The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal. Trying to pound it in here with Michelle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Back now in Baltimore. We get set for the 4th quarter. Patriots have the lead. They also have the football. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
All right, here we go. Boom, landed.
Anderson from the gun, he'll throw. And this is incomplete. The intended receiver was Jakeem Grant. And now it's 3rd down.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
Hurry up, here we go. 3, 19.
From the gun, Anderson. And that's caught by Gronk for a Pats touchdown. Rob Gronkowski from 8 yards out. And the Pats take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. And there's going to be a stoppage here. The booth wants to take another look at this potential touchdown.
That's upheld. Yes. Woo. Oh, that shit scared the shit. Scared the panties off of me.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. To throw is Anderson, operating from the gun. Steps away to his left.
Oh my God.
The middle, and it's incomplete.
I can't believe you got that throw off.
To set up a campsite, but in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a two-point conversion, all that exit, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
The Ravens offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Incomplete on first down. Now Flacco on second. The Pets are going to get there. Down he goes. Dante Hightower in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. 3rd and long for Joe Flacco. And this is going to be incomplete.
Whenever they're trying to attack a zone defense, you're trying to figure out where your gaps are going to be. And depending on what type of zone they're playing, it could be on the outside, it could be in the middle, it could be in the seams, in the edges. In this case, they tried to attack the middle of the field, but this zone defense didn't allow it because they were able to see the ball come off the quarterback's hands, and everyone was able to react to the football and knock it away.
Now Flacco. And he's got Snead. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of
under pressure, and Flacco's going to be dropped. Dante Hightower in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Operating out of the gun, Flacco.
What the?
Receiver complete. 23 yards on the play. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
They said that my defensive end beat your line, it was green.
Different ways, all right?
So it was turning the corner, and it turned green for like a hot 21 seconds.
But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket,
throw that little
find
motherfucker
angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
Flacco looks to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. The drive starts with a run by White. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
You going out?
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
All right, y'all, catch you later, brother.
Anderson now looking to throw on 2nd down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. A big play there on the catch and run, and even 50 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Barney! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step one. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
What the fuck am I
Still
eating for dinner?
3-score game, though, 4th quarter. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Second and 10. Flacco once more. And incomplete there. A nice hit.
Happened?
Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
You hit it. You tipped it.
We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Here's Flacco. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th. Here we go. 4th down, 4th quarter. Flacco. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Kyle Van Noy in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Now they'll run on the draw. And he is in. Touchdown, New England.
I
James
appreciate it, though.
White saving his
I'm not
best for
gonna
the
lie.
playoffs with
I
his 3rd
appreciate
touchdown of the
maneuvering
game. And
the
the
capabilities
Patriots
of
add
this
on to
running
their
back.
lead. And it's no good. No, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is. Gostkowski now out to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
Did you try that show
so
I
how
told
about
you
the guy
about,
with the
Lucifer?
#1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game.
Go
for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own side.
And we'll see what his offense can do. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right
now.
But that shouldn't be a surprise.
The
defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass
goal in
first.
life is to
One
stop
play
the
has
run.
him up past the 40
I'm talking about
already,
every
and another
position.
1st and 10.
That's what the team puzzle is.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. Just when you want on a 1st down run, call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. A 20th carry here for Elliott. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
You're supposed to run speed.
On 3rd down. That's Elliott. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Time for a break. Back to wrap up the AFC Championship game after this. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He finds Crabtree for the completion. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I looked down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked in the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done. And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end, a guy that you can line up anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight, doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Flacco from the gun. And a hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. And incomplete here on 3rd down. You can tell they were hoping for... Flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Looking for Green, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 15.
Rookie linebacker right there.
Big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Facing this 4th quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock. They know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat. They'll start the drive with a giveaway. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
So, Brandon, when this offense gathers together to watch tape for this game, they're going to be feeling pretty good about themselves until the coaches get upset about the play we just saw. But you know their defense is going to be. But we put up big points all game long. The defense is going to win one every now and then.
Now Anderson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 23 yards on the play. That one looks like he'll throw here. He rifles one that's intercepted. Rashawn Sims with the INT. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
First thing what? Quarterback?
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Now a desperate. That's caught inside the 20.
Wow.
And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. As they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
Yeah, that's going to happen.
A red zone 1st down for Flacco. Oh, he dropped it.
Swatted that
and
shit.
That's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Thank God.
Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. As the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Flacco and the Ravens now, after the sack, need something good here on 3rd and long. Flacco. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. They're going to look to throw on 4th with Flacco. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
He caught that.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on down.
I don't believe that one. I don't believe that one bit. I had a lot of help from Madden in this one.
Detroit!
Yeah, man, I'm not gonna.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. Unable to get it to Gronkowski that time. That'll bring up 2nd down. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Fuck me. Humberuski.
Here's Anderson to throw again. And it's incomplete. He's still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over.